Waste management is one of the major issues in Udupi district. Managing waste had become an issue to the administration as the waste was either burnt or dumped underground or flown down to precious sources of water like rivers or to the sea. This in turn produced unhygienic atmosphere and mosquito breeding centers, creating health hazards. Even the air got polluted, the soil lost its fertility, nature lost her beauty, and so on. But the worsening condition arising out of the unhygienic everywhere can be changed. If we just change our thoughts and make an attempt to change our lifestyle, we can reduce the quantity of waste generation. For example, instead of using plastic carry bags, we shall use cloth bags. Instead of use and throw cups, we can use reusable steel cups. To bring in a change, the concept of garbage to gold in the waste management by expert Velluru Srinivasan was decided to be implemented in Udupi district called SLRM. Solid liquid resource management is a method to convert garbage into source of income and also will create lot of employment opportunities. Here, solid items and liquid items are handled separately. Instead of trucks, tippers and other heavy machineries, tricycles are used to collect the waste. Manpower is the major resource for this program. Even abandoned or unutilized buildings are converted into SLRM centers with minor repair and beautification. Green and red dustbins will be distributed to each and every household to collect the organic and inorganic items from household and commercial centers. As per the program, members of the self-help groups and other youth and women's organization from all the Gram Panchayats were given training in different stages on the issue. Even the representatives of the people, head of voluntary organization, religious institutions and hospitals, teachers and lecturers of schools and colleges, hotel owners and other stakeholders were sensitized at a day-long training program. Volunteers, lecturers of technical colleges were given training in Jammu, Pondicherry and Coimbatore for training in low-cost bag making, tricycle making and low-cost building construction respectively. Prior to implementing the solid and liquid resource management program in Gram Panchayat levels, a survey to understand the sanitization practice, methods of segregation at resource, expenditure incurred by the family for health, for mosquito control etc. was also taken up in all the Gram Panchayat areas. One SLRM center for 250 families each were set up. Each SLRM centers would be provided with a specially designed tricycle, 4 workers and also a supervisor. Each and every house was provided green bucket to collect organic waste like vegetable and fruit peels, rotten fruits, fish and meat waste, eggshells, etc. and red buckets to collect inorganic waste like plastic covers, glass pieces, cardboards, metals, wooden materials, sanitary products, paper, etc. The organic waste so collected was further divided and supplied to cattle twice a day. For this purpose, a cow shed would also be set up in the SLRM center of it would be sent to Goshala or to nearby houses. The remaining from the organic waste was used to make the compost bed to make manure. The eggshells, which are rich in calcium, were collected, converted into powder and sold to be used in the flower pots and vegetable gardens. Waste flowers collected from the flower shops and marriage halls etc. could be sold to Rangoli powder manufacturers. Tender coconut shells were used in nursery to grow saplings and also as firewoods. Canna plants would be grown using the waste water from the cow shed. Inorganic waste from the red bucket was separated as bottle caps, bottles, bottle wrappers, paper, cardboard, metals, glasses, etc. to sell them at a value-added price. The money thus earned from selling reusable materials was used to run the SLRM centers. The Panchayat buildings and other apartment buildings left unused or were in pathetic conditions were given a facelift or used as SLRM centers. At the same time, there is also a plan to hand over the management of SLRMs to self-help groups in future. One Gram Panchayat in 3 blocks of Udupi district was identified to start the SLRM programs on a pilot basis. The first ever SLRM center was set up in Vanse Grama Panchayat limits of Kundapur block, followed by Nitte Gram Panchayat of Karkala block and Varamballi Gram Panchayat of Udupi block. Vanse is a serene village situated in the foothills of naturally rich Western Ghats. This village, situated beside the state highway connecting Kollur Sri Mukambika temple, is 16 kilometers far from Kundapura, the taluk headquarters. This Hobballi center has as many as 730 families with the population of 2,751 people. It has as many as 120 shops and business outlets, and most of the houses are scattered except its headquarters Vanse. Waste management was one of the major issues of Vanse Grama Panchayat, as the people used to throw waste in public places and use unscientific ways like burning waste, throwing meat waste to rivers surrounding the village to dispose it of easily. The village panchayat got embarrassed by the newspaper report highlighting the same, as the pilgrim from all around the world used to visit Kollur temple via Vanse. It in turn posed a challenge to manage its waste. When the district administration under the guidance of Velluru Srinivasan took up the waste to gold project, Vanse Grama Panchayat responded positively and gave its concern to start the SLRM pilot project. Deputy Commissioner of Udupi and Velluru Srinivasan and other officials visited the village and inspected the abandoned unused government buildings. They identified 3 such buildings to be used for the project. It is to be noted here the buildings so identified are very close to school, Anganwadi and people's habitats. The purpose was to showcase that the SLRM centers do not emit any bad smell or will not generate any stink. Within 7 days of its identification, Grama Panchayat President and its team made preparation for its inauguration. An administrative office, a SLRM unit, a warehouse, a cow shed, etc. were set up. Along with this, villagers were given information on organic farming and utilization of organic manure, information on setting up terrace garden and also canna indica plantation using liquid waste from the cow shed to make Vanse a model village. Deputy Commissioner inaugurated the project on September 16, 2017. Villagers were given training in segregation waste by distributing green and red buckets along with information calendar, handbills, red, green, blue sketch pens and hair pouch. On first day of the program, all the old garbage from households and roadside were being collected and roadside dustbins have been removed before starting the collection. Thus, collecting of waste twice a day between 7 am to 10 am and 2:30 pm to 6:30 pm was started. A team of 3 workers and a supervisor along with a tricycle collected segregated waste from households, shops, business outlets daily. The supervisors cross-checked whether the waste was segregated properly or not. People in the village are happy for the cleanliness in the village, and the Gram Panchayat is relieved of its burden of waste management reduced to zero.
ನಮ್ಮೂರಿನಲ್ಲಿ SLRM ಘಟಕ ಸ್ಥಾಪನೆ ಆದ್ದರಿಂದ ನಮಗೆ ಕಸ ವಿಲೇವಾರಿ ಮಾಡುವ ಒಂದು ಸಮಸ್ಯೆ ಬಗೆಹರಿದಿದೆ. ನಾವು ಮುಂಚೆ ಕಸ ಬಿಸಾಡುವುದೇ ನಮಗೆ ಒಂದು ಸಮಸ್ಯೆ ಆಗಿತ್ತು. ಅದು ಹಸಿ ಕಸವಾಗಿರಲಿ ಅಥವಾ ಒಣ ಕಸ, ಮುಂಚೆ ಪ್ಲಾಸ್ಟಿಕ್ ಇತ್ಯಾದಿಗಳನ್ನು ನಾವು ಸುಡುತ್ತಿದ್ದೆವು. ನಿಜವಾಗಿ ಅದರ ಇವರ ಟ್ರೈನಿಂಗ್ನಲ್ಲಿ ನಮಗೆ ತಿಳಿಸಿದ ನಂತರ ಅದರ ದುಷ್ಪರಿಣಾಮ ಗೊತ್ತಾಗಿ ನಮಗೆ ತುಂಬ ಈಗ ಸಂತೋಷ ಆಗ್ತಿದೆ. ಯಾಕಂದರೆ ಪ್ಲಾಸ್ಟಿಕ್ಕನ್ನು ನಾವು ಸುಡುವುದಿಲ್ಲ, ಅದನ್ನು ಅವರಿಗೆ ನಾವು ನೀಡ್ತೇವೆ. ಅವರು ಅದನ್ನು ತೆಗೆದುಕೊಂಡು ಹೋಗಿ ಅದರಿಂದ ಆದಾಯ ಮೂಲವನ್ನು ಮಾಡ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದಾರೆ.
ನಮ್ಮಲ್ಲಿ ಯಾವುದೇ ಕಟ್ಟಡಗಳಿಲ್ಲದಿದ್ದರೂ ಸಹ ಲಭ್ಯವಿರತಕ್ಕಂಥ ಹಳೆ ಕಟ್ಟಡಗಳನ್ನೇ ಬಳಸಿಕೊಂಡು ಅಂಗನವಾಡಿ ಮತ್ತು ಶಾಲೆ ಮಧ್ಯದಲ್ಲಿ ಇರತಕ್ಕಂಥ ಅತ್ಯಂತ ಸೂಕ್ಷ್ಮ ಪ್ರದೇಶದಲ್ಲಿ ಇವತ್ತು ಈ ಯೋಜನೆಯನ್ನು ನಾವು ಅನುಷ್ಠಾನ ಮಾಡ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದೇವೆ. ಯಾರಿಗೂ ಈ ಯೋಜನೆಯಿಂದ ತೊಂದರೆಯಾಗದೆ ಉತ್ತಮ ರೀತಿಯಲ್ಲಿ ಯೋಜನೆ ನಡೀತಾ ಇರುವುದು ಅತ್ಯಂತ ಸಂತೋಷದ ವಿಚಾರವಾಗಿರ್ತದೆ. ಅನೇಕ ಗ್ರಾಮ ಪಂಚಾಯತ್ನ SLRM ಕಾರ್ಯಕರ್ತರು ಇವತ್ತು ನಮ್ಮಲ್ಲಿ ಬಂದು ತರಬೇತಿಯನ್ನು ಪಡ್ಕೊಂಡು ಹೋಗ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದಾರೆ. ಅದೇ ರೀತಿ ಅನೇಕ ಗ್ರಾಮ ಪಂಚಾಯತ್ನ ಅಧ್ಯಕ್ಷರು ಮತ್ತು ಸದಸ್ಯರು ಬಂದು ಇಲ್ಲಿಗೆ ಭೇಟಿ ನೀಡಿ ಮಾಹಿತಿಗಳನ್ನು ಪಡ್ಕೊಂಡು ತಮ್ಮ ಗ್ರಾಮ ಪಂಚಾಯತ್ನಲ್ಲಿ ಇದನ್ನು ಅನುಷ್ಠಾನ ಮಾಡಲಿಕ್ಕೆ ಪ್ರಯತ್ನವನ್ನು ಮಾಡ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದಾರೆ.
Gram Panchayat is expected to generate revenue from the waste, thus giving garbage to gold a real meaning.